Yo, 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 I'm doing that over. Hold on, that was terrible.
Just say hi again. There's no point in doing it crazy. What?
Should I leave that in there? Should
No.
I? No? Okay.
You'll look like a douche saying yo, yo, yo.
Will I?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for saying
Absolutely.
that on the air. Hey, what's up? Welcome to Hi, My Name's Podcast, episode 7. The most ghetto setup we've ever had here. But
Ghetto, it's not even that bad.
it's pretty awesome, though.
No, it's good.
We got 3 different computers up, a TV.
It's cold as hell.
It's cold as hell.
And we've got ice chests.
And we're sitting on coolers right now.
Except for me, I'm sitting in a barber chair.
Okay.
And
How does that not sound ghetto then?
Well, it's all Steven's fault.
Of course.
Yes. Why is it Stephen's fault?
Because it just is.
He's not here and we can blame someone who's not here.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Thanks, Steven. God, fucker. Anyway, so there's only 3 of us here today. Cody, Casey, Ian.
Yep.
We have some stuff to talk about. This might be a short show. But first up, we're going to talk about the PlayStation 4 announcement, what we think about that, if it looks any good, anything like that. The Oscars aired the other night, so we're going to talk about what we thought of the winners, the hosts, whatever else we want to talk about for that. Branching off of that, we're going to go into the issue of the visual effects community has had on the Oscars and the movies, and just the industry as a whole, how that stands out. Speaking of bullshit, we're going to talk about Megan Fox joining the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
She's just a bitch in general.
Woo! Can't wait for that.
I'd still fuck her.
Then we're going to jump into a topic that I wanted to talk about a while ago but never got around to. Clerks 3 is actually in development right now.
Yeah, but you would know it was fake because of her acting.
You still talking about Megan Fox?
Yeah, seriously? It's so late.
Anywho, alright. Then do a quick trailer news. The trailer for The Conjuring just came out today from the guy who made Insidious, so that's kind of cool. Then briefly, just doing some casting stuff. Kristen Wiig. You okay there?
Yeah, we clapped. That was funny.
Oh, okay. Kristen Wiig just joined Anchorman, and the Green Goblin has been cast in Spider-Man 2. We'll
Wait,
say who
Kristen
that is.
Wiig
Nah,
joined
don't say it yet. Come on.
Yeah.
You almost said it. Is it?
No, he just said Kristen Wiig.
Oh, okay.
What
Never
did you
mind.
think of fucking
I probably spoiled it then.
You're
All
gonna
right.
be a lot louder than the rest of us.
I am.
Like,
I'm
lean
gonna
way
back
forward
up.
and you're yelling at the mic.
It is. I'm looking at
It's
the
almost
audio.
like you're giving the
Don't worry about
microphone
it.
a
Don't worry about it.
blowjob.
You can manipulate the audio
I
afterwards.
know I'm manipulating. I'm just saying.
Cody's
I can
worried.
see this.
Turn up your mics.
Anyway.
That's it.
That's all I have to do.
So the PlayStation 4 was just announced. What do you guys think of this? Is it looking any good? Anything better than PS3? Are you a PlayStation or Xbox
Okay,
person?
hold up. Oh, I'm a good games person.
Oh, okay.
Nope, Xbox all the way. Only
Fuck you.
thing for PlayStation, which I hope they make for.
There was a lot of good games for PlayStation, but they didn't
I
come
love
out until
PlayStation.
late, and I don't think they justified the price.
Oh,
Well, at first, at least.
I mean, I'm glad when the Final Fantasy games were for PlayStation. They finally brought it to Xbox. I hope they do that with the Kingdom Hearts.
The conference. I mean, like there were a couple things like the specs are really impressive, but they didn't show a lot of great games really. Which usually.
I thought Killzone looked pretty cool.
Killzone's badass.
Killzone
is a badass game, but it makes the other games make up for it on Xbox.
Usually, when you're gonna do your big, announcement
That's true.
for your system coming out, you typically want a lot of good titles up to show.
That's pretty
not
true.
just here's Diablo 2. You can go play this Diablo.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
You could be disappointed all over again.
Yeah.
Uncharted though.
Uncharted?
Uncharted. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's like
Uncharted is a badass game.
I have all 3 of them.
But we have
They're awesome.
Darksiders for Xbox, which is almost the same thing. So.
Yeah. What I'm most afraid of is I think I'm hoping not. Like there's only rumors right now about how much it's going to be going for, but they're talking around 500.
Oh yeah, I'm not buying it right away.
Which is still less.
$500.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which is still less than the PS3 was. The PS3 was 600 when it first came out.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's still horse crap. I'm not going to be getting it for 500. I'm definitely going to be waiting, and I don't know if that gamble will pay off. Maybe it will. They're maybe hoping it's next gen and it's 100 cheaper than the PS3 was when it came out. But who knows?
It's going to be super clean.
It's going to matter.
Sleek as hell.
What's going to matter is how much their competition is selling their system for. I think.
Xbox 720 or whatever they're going to call it, it'll eventually come out right afterwards. I think the competition. We'll probably be looking at probably
here's kind of where.
Well, you'll probably be hearing about it at E3.
Oh yeah. But I'm talking probably release of it. It'll probably be beginning of next year, right? Or either that or right before Christmas.
Yeah. Well,
It's
December
like
is the best time, and they're definitely going to push it now that Sony's
they have to
got a confirm and all the information out on their system.
What I think they did, I don't necessarily agree. I mean, it's cool, but they didn't really seem like they upgraded the graphics that much. They focused on the social marketing aspect.
It can handle a lot more.
I mean, I'm just saying, I know they improved it. They're not stupid, but I'm just saying, like,
but
when the PS3 was announced, it was like mind blowing how much better it was than the PS2, and this one's like not that much.
But I mean, realistically, graphics can only improve so much.
I know.
Exactly. It's also based on the TV too. If the TV can handle it,
because you're getting to the point where like the amount of time and work and like skill it takes is just absurd to do even what we have now, and then it's gonna even putting that workload on someone else, and they still need to turn a profit on the game. So realistically, there's gonna be that cap you're gonna hit.
Yeah,
eventually.
I'll only buy it for Kingdom Hearts. That's it, and I'll sell it. Seriously, I swear to God, I don't need it for anything else. I really don't.
We'll see. I don't know.
And Halo's becoming multi-platform, so...
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, so they've said. I don't know if they're actually going to do it, but supposedly it's supposed to be...
I actually, I'm trying to remember what it's called now. Bungie's new game looks amazing. It's like an MMO.
Did they show it at the thing?
It's like no.
Oh.
But there's a lot of information out about it now, and there's a trailer and everything. And God, I wish I remember what it was called.
What was it about? Details.
This is all off the cuff. I think it's Destiny. Yeah.
Destiny.
Yeah, it's like an MMO, but not an MMO, and a first-person shooter, but not a first-person shooter. There's been a lot of chatter about it. It looks really good. It looks really, really good.
I'm gonna look at it right now.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah,
I
so
guess
go
really
watch
don't
the
know what
trailers
that
if you
is,
haven't seen it yet. It's pretty impressive looking. But at the same time, we're only seeing like little
Pieces
clips of
it,
animation, and then,
you know what it looks like? It looks like a mixture of StarCraft and Halo already.
yeah, it does. Well, no, they're
StarCraft.
definitely sticking to their guns in terms of sci-fi shooter.
Bungie knows what to do, man.
Speaking of StarCraft, did you guys see the trailer for the new StarCraft that just came out today?
I heard.
Yeah, I did actually. I actually just saw that today.
You want to talk about that later? After? We'll talk about it.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway,
Why don't
'cause
we
I like
still do
StarCraft.
that?
Okay.
Because we're still talking about PlayStation.
Is
That's
it a new
computer.
StarCraft or is it just an expansion?
It's the expansion, but
okay,
it's still...
I figured it was just an expansion. Yeah.
But anyway, what do you think about the controller? Did you see the controller for this?
Yeah.
I don't hate it that much.
Don't get me wrong.
It's getting some hate.
Don't
but
get
I
me
really
wrong.
hate it.
Don't get me wrong. It's a cool feature, but it should have been. It should have been an attachment. It shouldn't have been we're going to shove this on the controller and make it more expensive.
It looks like an Xbox controller almost.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's kind of.
Well, maybe it does.
It almost looks exactly like a Xbox.
It's very similar
without the left stick.
Well, and they've changed the L2 and R2 buttons to look like triggers and
exactly.
They had that before.
Xbox controller.
That was on the PS3.
They weren't triggers though. They were
not yet. Not off the beginning. No, they were still.
Yeah.
You're
talking about modified controllers that came out later.
It was still the PS2.
Sure.
Yeah, it was still the PS2.
Anyways.
No. I don't like the share button that they have on there, where it's like.
Yeah.
I don't like that feature.
Again, no, it's a cool feature.
I mean, it's cool, but it's like that's not what's going to make me buy the system.
If you're doing machinima and stuff like that, it's a cool feature. And I know because it's like that's a big thing now on YouTube. Like I've been doing a lot of those lately and stuff like that.
Nice little plug there. Go watch our YouTube videos.
Yes.
Ian's been making Let's Plays.
Yeah.
www.youtube.com.
Slowed down recently. But anyways, no. But a lot of people want to do that.
You totally interrupt me during the plug that I'm doing.
People they know if they've heard our podcast, they already know.
Anyway.
YouTube channel, Hi, My Name is Podcast.
There we go. Bam.
Anyways, no, a lot of people like to do that stuff and want to do it, but don't have like the capture cards and the editing software and all that. So it's a cool feature, but again, it's something that should have been an attachment, not something they shoved onto the controller, and because it's just an excuse to charge extra for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's how they get you.
But I think most of the games, I actually do think most of the games look cool.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
It's been getting a lot of crap, seeing like nothing looks all that great.
Well, there wasn't really a whole lot of like
I'll admit
next gen at the show, but I'll wait. I'll reserve some of my expectations until E3.
E3, yeah, that's where they haven't even released what the console looks like, so they're probably gonna do that at E3.
Yeah.
But I will say it was really stupid. The first game they showed, I think, was it Unreal Tournament, and that looked like GameCube graphics. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, it did not look good. But
yeah, I think that's more of a game developer thing.
Really?
Yeah, Unreal is an engine that people have been using for a long time.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with it. I'm just saying, like,
continue to use.
Yeah. But overall, I'm stoked. I'm not gonna buy. I mean, it took me like 3 or 4 years before I finally bought a PS3, so I'm probably gonna wait again for this one. I'm content with my system. I think it looks okay. Agreed?
Yeah. Well, no backwards compatibility.
Was that? Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
No, that's bad.
No, never mind. Bad.
That's bad.
I don't even know what that means.
That means backwards compatibility means you can play the games from the previous generation. So on your PS3, you can play some of your PS2 games, right?
Well, no, didn't they announce that they're turning the PlayStation Store into like to where you can play it all the way back from like PS1?
Yeah. If you rebuy them as digital content, I believe, not. Like if you have the
like you're saying if you already had it.
If you've already purchased the game.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Now it's you can still play, but only on the old systems. And I get at a point you do have to cut off and not be able to go back, but it still is kind of like
Okay, I didn't even know what that meant. I was just like, that's cool. Yeah. Anyway, anything else we want to say about that? Metal Gear, it's cool.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to...
Sorry, this...
What were we looking at?
This website, it's got all this coming up stuff. It's showing who's, what the hair, Mary Jane's new costume's going to look like.
Is that website, hi, my name is podcast.podbean.com?
If not, you should go there. It's a great place, I've heard. Yeah.
No,
Shameless advertising.
I didn't know Martin Sheen was in the new Spider-Man.
Not Martin Sheen, it's...
No, it says also starring Martin Sheen.
No, which one's Martin Sheen? The old guy? Martin Sheen was Uncle Ben, I think. No, whoever...
No.
Michael Sheen. Wait. There's too many Sheens in the industry. Martin and Michael, one of them's British and one of them's old.
I guess that is Martin Sheen. I forgot.
Old guy? Yeah, he's Uncle Ben, yeah. You thinking of the British dude?
Yeah, I was thinking of,
We'll get to Spider-Man later in the show.
Sorry, I apologize.
It's all good.
I got sidetracked.
But the Oscars were a couple nights ago.
Yeah.
I was already pissed off about the nominations. We've gone over that.
Can we go over who was the hottest?
Absolutely. What do you think? What do you think of the hottest?
Zoe Saldana.
Zoe Saldana?
She looked fucking gorgeous.
I'd say so.
Everybody was saying well-dressed was Jennifer Lawrence.
Casey's going to give our thoughts on the red carpet here.
Yeah.
Who was the nicely dressed tonight, Casey?
Throw me into that fucking... I was the only one that watched it because I thought it started at 4:30. Nope, I got sucked into the red carpet shit. So
you watched that shit voluntarily. You could have changed the remote.
Well, dude, when you're looking at all those hot babes in their dress... Look, all of them were hot, but the problem was all their hairs were up, and it doesn't look as good. Mm-hmm. Zoe Saldana's hair was down. She looked fucking gorgeous. She was,
I concur.
God.
What do you think about Argo winning Best Picture? Oh, wait, side note. I won our Oscar pool, by the way.
Yeah, I did.
That's
humble brag. I not only won, but I blew everyone out of the water. I mean, it was just...
Yeah.
You only got 6 more than I did.
So?
You got 5 more than Steven did.
Hey, in a field that has like 25 nominations?
You guessed on probably...
Bull to the shit. No. I knew my shit.
You did.
No.
I'll be honest. I
like
guessed.
short films, I
guessed.
guessed.
You even let us know you guessed.
Yeah, on like short films, I had no idea.
Yeah, there's all these films. I'm like, no fucking clue.
Short films, documentary, absolutely, I guess. But
I was the only one who thought Prometheus was gonna win the best
visuals.
Best visuals, yeah. Which to me, it still does deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The whole movie was digitalized.
No, it wasn't. Prometheus, actually, a lot of it was practical.
Was it?
I looked at special features. Yeah, I actually respect them more for that.
Which, by the way, I appreciate more.
Yeah, I appreciate practical way more.
But I do. Visual effects are important, and we'll get to that later as well.
Yeah, we'll get to that right after this. But overall, the winners, I think none of them were too shocking. Except maybe Ang Lee winning for Best Director.
Zero Dark 30 got snubbed.
Yeah,
all
that didn't
the
get
way
shit.
through.
They got that tie, the best sound editing or whatever. Remember that?
Did
tied with
Zero Dark 30 tie?
It tied one of the sound categories.
Snubbed all the way through.
No. Yeah.
Which it deserved. The movie sucked.
No, come on now.
No, the movie was terrible.
No. It was a good movie. But I have no problem with it not getting anything because it wasn't that great. But what do you think about Argo winning Best Picture? Agree? Disagree?
Deserved. I thought Lincoln was gonna win. I thought Lincoln was a good movie. I have nothing against Argo. It was a great movie, and Ben Affleck for me is 2 for 2 for directing.
I gotta say, that's his third movie. But
what's the first one that he directed?
Gone Baby Gone.
What the hell was that?
It was with his brother about like a child abduction in Boston. It's really good.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna have to
came out a while. Yeah, that's another for your Blu-ray collection. But what was I gonna say? Oh, speaking of his speech at the end, was awesome. You see that? Like he was just all emotional.
Yeah, he was struggling. He was like, going really quick.
Because he deserved that. Because
Steven, shut up.
That little bitch.
That's Cameron just wanting in.
Yeah. I hope you can't.
Let me back in, guys. Come on. No, I'm sure they can. Whatever. It's all good. Anyway.
Fucking cricket. Now we got a dog.
Now we got a dog. It's always a distraction.
We've graduated.
What was I talking about? Ben Affleck, I think?
Yeah, no, he had a great speech.
That was great because he totally got fucked over by not getting a Best Director nomination.
That was his first time, huh?
Yeah. So it was good for him to get that. I was really like
it was good. It was good for him. And it was really good. I really did think Lincoln was
going to win it?
Absolutely.
Well, I thought that too because I remember when we made our what's it called, Oscar nomination show.
Yeah.
I thought there was no way Argo was going to win because the Best Director wasn't nominated, and that has been the case for the last 20 years. But Argo won like every award leading up to this, so I was like, all right, I guess
Argo won a lot. Yeah. Argo. Who won the most? Was it
for the night?
Yeah.
Actually, I think it was kind of evenly spread.
It seemed.
I want to say Life of Pi won the most.
Well, they won a lot of
because they won cinematography, visual effects.
I still have to go see that. Now that I know what it's about, it looks damn good.
And fuck them for not paying their visual effects.
Hey, we'll get to that. We're not there yet. Hold on.
I know, just tying in for later, so you can look back and be like, oh, that's why he said that.
Yeah,
that's why he said
foreshadowing. What do you think about Seth MacFarlane?
What
Casey?
about him?
Was he good?
I thought he was funny as hell.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people, he made
cranky old people out there, man, are furious.
I think he did make one joke that probably was a little
which one?
Over the line. He was saying something about Lincoln and
John Wilkes Booth one.
Yeah, it's like he said that
it
last
was 150 years ago.
Of Lincoln is going to be John Wilkes Booth. He's like, too soon. Yeah, I didn't think it was too soon. I laughed. Yeah, but I could see where it would offend some people.
Yeah, but
I thought the Ted thing was fucking hilarious.
How did they? No, just from an animation standpoint, how did they even get him to look like that? Like,
dude, it was on a puppet.
No, it wasn't. It was real. I've seen pictures. Like FX.
No, I know it was real. I know it wasn't animated.
No, it was animated. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. It was animated. There was nothing there.
Bullshit. That was
look at pictures, dude. Freaking Wahlberg standing there next to nothing. Insane.
It looked absolutely.
It was all animated. Wasn't that crazy?
I mean, in the movie, it looks animated. It looked realistic there.
Yeah, it looked more realistic here than it did in the movie. Like, that was insane. But
no, you're serious?
Yeah, dude. Tell me. Some crazy shit.
That is some crazy shit.
Yeah. But what was I saying? Yeah, McFarlane. I really don't get why everyone's upset. They know what they got when they hired
Crystal,
this.
Yeah, it's not old.
Sorry, he actually made the show entertaining. Okay.
I never thought Jon Stewart was funny.
Really?
No, I don't like him at all.
Yeah. I think he's funny.
But Billy Crystal's funny. I would have loved to have seen the one with Steve Martin. That would have been funny.
Oh.
But I think Seth MacFarlane did a great job.
Yeah.
And because he does good on those that one roast that he did.
Oh yeah, he did.
I mean, he knows what to say.
Mm-hmm.
All the time.
It's funny, dude.
I don't like Family Guy, but I like him.
I know, me neither. That's what I'm saying. Like,
you don't like Family Guy?
No, I don't.
You're the first person I've met that agreed with me.
But I thought Ted was hilarious.
Exactly.
I said Family Guy was funny back in the day, kind of, and then it just got repetitive, and the cutaways got old, and.
Yeah, the cutaway thing. God damn, it would be every 5 seconds. It's not like they have a certain storyline to it.
Yeah, we're basically just saying what South Park summed up fairly well.
Yeah, pretty much.
I haven't seen much South Park, so.
No, what's wrong with you, Casey?
I find it funny sometimes. Some of them are just kind of like, oh, well, that was fucking stupid. Why did I watch that?
South Park is genius. But I really do think McFarlane's a funny dude. I don't know why everyone's mad. They knew what they were getting when they hired him.
Exactly.
They shouldn't be furious about a couple boob jokes. I mean, come on.
The boob jokes. The
boob song,
God, the boob song was funny.
That was funny,
orgy thing.
My favorite joke when he's like, the next presenter needs no introduction, and he just leaves. He just fucking walks away. And I'm the only one laughing. All right, moving on.
You always seem
Speaking
to be.
of the Oscars.
I'm going to watch it.
Speaking of the Oscars, the whole visual effects community is furious. For a number of... Ian's going to get into it because he knows it more than I do, but connection to the Oscars, Life of Pi won Best Visual Effects, and the company that pretty much made the tiger in that movie just went out of business, and visual effects guy tried to thank him, but he got cut off by the mic, or the Jaws team. Yeah. And the cinematographer didn't thank him, even though, now I'll get into that later. And then the director, when he won, he didn't thank him at all. So, like, it's bullshit.
And the company that did all the visual effects went out of business.
Yeah.
So, here's the deal. There's a lot of companies for a long time now. It's always been a thing with artists. We want to pay artists, like, way under what, they're earning you. And there was an article I just saw recently posted up by someone on my Facebook, actually, which one of the visual artists was talking about, and he was saying, like, they kind of undervalue. Like, you wouldn't expect the art department to go and create a building, an entire, like, city block, right? And then, like, you'd say, oh, well, the budget's got to be pretty big for that, right? But when the visual effect artists go and do it, they're like, oh, well, that's super easy. And, you can have 5 people do it in, like, a few hours. It's like, no. People go to school for this. They get degrees. Art school is, like, super retarded expensive. And then you have these companies like this. Like, this movie is making hundreds of millions of dollars and doing very well. And then the company that is responsible for doing almost everything in the film, because most of that was green screen, goes out of business because you didn't pay them enough. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
It's ridiculous. And what I don't like is
then they're trying to justify, like, oh, well, and it's like, it doesn't make sense.
Here's what I don't get. Life of Pi won Best Cinematography, okay? Yeah. More than half that movie is green screen.
Yeah, so you thought they would have...
That's all animation. That's all visual effects.
They don't respect the visual effects
Exactly.
artists.
And I know you still have to put work in. I know I'm in film school. I know that it takes a shit ton of time, even with green screen, to set up your shot, but still...
Well, it's not. It's the guys that go in there doing all the CG and stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm saying the more work goes into this animation, and it's fucking stupid that no one from that movie acknowledged them last night.
Yeah,
no
they didn't even get thanked. It's like,
yeah,
wow.
it's just, and the visual effects guy tried to thank him, and they got played off, which is just fucked up in my opinion.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. But hopefully, I'm thinking we might see another like writer strike type
Yeah, that's
thing
what I was going to say. Yeah, that's going to happen.
DreamWorks just
We better not, dude.
I don't want it to happen either, but it's gonna.
Shit really got fucked up from that.
Well, no, but that's the whole thing with the visual effects department is they're trying to show that look, you can't do this without us. Like
You
because.
can't.
Look at these movies. Like, okay, you have a guy flying through the air. Okay, have fun doing that with a wire that you can't see.
Yeah.
That looks real. It's like, practical. I love practical effects. Don't get me wrong, but you can only realistically go so far.
With the movies that are made today, you need some sort of visual effects in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars.
There's hardly any movie today that's made entirely
Seriously,
practical.
Star Wars, Star Trek,
The new
Avengers.
Star Wars would be fucked without it.
Every superhero movie ever.
Exactly.
That lightsaber scene at the end of.
I know. Try making a lightsaber without special effects. It's fucking.
Yeah, seriously. Well, they.
Giant glow sticks.
It's like
No, we just
Think like
need to-
PVC
we
pipes
need
and
to
just spray
fucking-
paint 'em?
They need to invent one.
a lightsaber. Okay, actually, that can be done. Easy.
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 No, they could totally make a
Seriously,
problem.
if it's easy, make one and give me one because I want it.
a beam of light that only extends a certain distance and can cut through solid
Seriously,
steel,
you got a gun, well, I got a fucking lightsaber.
which is
Good luck.
maintained.
Yeah. But yeah, that's unfortunate, man, because it just.
It's ridiculous, is what it is. It's a level of disrespect.
It's just douchebags being douchebags, and they don't appreciate people who work hard.
It's them wanting to cut costs so they can shove more money in their pockets, and then at the expense of people who are doing all the hard work that practically made the film.
Exactly.
Life of Pi, it was the visual effects. That was what made the movie.
And I don't even think Life of Pi had the best cinematography, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Skyfall, Lincoln, Django, they're all better than that. And like Django. I'm mad Django didn't really. I mean, it won best. Oh no, it won some stuff. Never mind.
It won Best Original
Best
Screenplay.
original screenplay, and
Christoph
then
Waltz won.
Christoph Waltz. Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Supporting actor.
Badass, man. I wonder where
Anything else you want to say about visual effects other than fuck you, Hollywood, for disrespecting these guys?
No, not really.
That's all
I'm hoping they stand up for themselves and go on a.
Yeah, they're like
strike.
there were people outside the show that were like protesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Because eventually they're going to have to cave in. They just can't make the movies without them. Just can't do it.
Yeah, and then so that's pretty much all of our Oscar talk. Speaking about bullshit, let's go into this recent casting. Megan Fox just got announced to join the Michael Bay produced reboot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Wait, they're rebooting. I thought the last one was good.
Now hold up. I have one question here.
No, it wasn't.
I don't know whether to be elated or sad because it depends. Are the turtles in this still aliens?
I'm sure they are.
God.
Did you hear about that? Oh.
So Michael Bay is still he's like, how can I fucking piss off fans more?
Seriously.
I already made the turtles aliens, so they're
Did
no
you by
longer.
chance read the script? That script's out.
They're no longer ninjas nor turtles. What can we do? Oh, I know. Megan Fox is
Aliens.
April O'Neil. Except we'll call her May O'Neil.
This makes no sense for so many reasons. Okay, aside from the alien thing, Megan Fox and Michael Bay, I thought they hated each other.
Yeah.
That's why she got fired from Transformers 3.
Yeah.
She called him Hitler.
Yeah.
And now
She called him Hitler?
Yeah.
She's a bitch.
And like she's not a good
so
actress,
hot.
and like
She's
she
so
hasn't.
hot.
No.
She is hot, but she hasn't made any good movies, man.
But yeah, she's pretty and that's it. Like.
Yeah.
It's all that
She
matters
brings
nowadays.
nothing to
Sex
a
sells,
movie.
bro.
No, it's not all that matters.
It's like
Sex always
Like,
wins.
don't I cannot stand like just horrible acting. Even if she's pretty, it's like okay, she's hot. I get that. I'll acknowledge that she's hot. The movie's still shit.
The first Transformers wasn't shit. Don't you fucking get into that. Look, I'm not
was
the
good.
biggest
You know what?
Transformers
You know
fan,
what?
but the first
You know
one
what?
was damn good.
It wasn't shit. But you know what was bad about it?
Oh, great.
everything else.
You want to know what was bad about it?
The acting.
No, just the fact that there was very little Transformers in the Transformers film. It was mostly revolved around.
That's
the
why I'm
humans.
afraid of this, because what I've heard.
Like the hacker, the black hacker. Oh yeah, what important role did he serve?
Being a black hacker.
They're like, oh, he's the most important hacker in the world. We're gonna arrest him, and they do all this backstory for him. And he gets in there, he's like, no, I failed.
I need
And
donuts,
that was it.
bro.
That was it.
yeah, dude.
Whatever. You know what, Ian?
It was all this little like unnecessary
You know
shit
what'd
to
be a great
humans.
movie?
What?
Megan Fox and Hayden Christensen. That would make a great
Oh,
movie.
would it?
Just staring in
Dude,
a
movie
staring in a
of
room,
the
going me.
year. Movie of the year, dude.
No, but your Transformers point makes sense, Ian, because this one.
Yeah.
From what I didn't read that script that was leaked, but I heard they're basing it more on the human characters. Like it's set in high school and like they're.
Which is,
Yeah.
stupid.
They're
In
gonna
high
focus
school,
on it.
really, so they're pulling a Dragon Ball. The Rolling Dragon Ball.
Don't talk about that.
For those of you that didn't see the Dragon Ball movie,
God bless your soul. I mean, you guys are.
Don't.
Oh wait, no, yeah, don't. Yeah, you guys are amazing.
Yeah, don't see it.
Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about this atrocity? Are we done? This is just bullshit. I mean, I'm just.
No.
This movie is just.
There's not. I mean, there's really nothing to say about it. I think anyone that is even remotely interested in knowing about it, will understand what we're talking about.
Is like 12 years old?
No.
Are you saying that you're excited for it?
No. Anyone that knows about it, I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
That has any interest in the film whatsoever, knows it's gonna be awful. Off the bat, there was already a huge thing with the fans online of Michael Bay's fucking ruining this.
Yeah.
Fucking aliens. Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb.
It's dumb.
I'm gonna change these up. Speaking up, I'm gonna switch around the order a little bit since we're in casting. Kristen Wiig just joined Anchorman, the sequel.
Woo!
Wait.
I'm actually really excited for Anchorman.
What, you skipped so much.
I'm
from
going
the
around.
Oscars.
What are you talking about, Oscars?
We have to talk about Daniel Day-Lewis winning, dude.
All right, we'll go back. Daniel Day-Lewis won the Oscar for Lincoln.
Are you kidding me?
What?
That's the biggest one that you have to talk about.
Best Picture isn't the bigger one than Best Actor?
That.
Oh, okay.
It's Daniel Day-Lewis's performance
I'm not
in Lincoln.
discounting his performance. He was fantastic. One of the best probably the best actor of all time. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, he broke the record too, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he broke it. He might have tied. No, yeah, he broke the record. That's right. I remember now. But yeah. You done?
Happy?
Mm-hmm. We talked about it.
I wanted to.
We talked about it, Casey.
Dude, the guy needed recognition.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's true.
Oh man.
So Kristen Wiig joined Anchorman. Thoughts, opinions, concerns, anything?
First of all, she's my fucking wife.
Kristen Wiig, dude?
You know what? You know what the thing about Kristen Wiig is?
It's like a 12-year-old girl.
Shut the hell up. She is funny as hell, and I think that makes her more attractive.
She's hilarious, I get that, but people are saying she's like the funniest woman alive. No.
I wouldn't say funniest woman alive. Well, tell me someone funnier right now.
Tina Fey, Amy Poehler.
They're not. I disagree.
They're funnier than Kristen Wiig.
Disagree.
There's not a lot of funny women.
Hey now.
I'm just joking.
Don't pull it out of Corolla.
I would agree.
We just lost so many fans.
I would agree. Tina Fey. Yeah.
I think Tina Fey. I think
Tina Fey's awesome,
funny.
but I don't think she's funnier.
I think she's funnier.
I think she's funnier.
You guys are out of your fucking mind.
Yeah, fucking mind. No, I'm serious. Kristen Wiig, great. Don't get me wrong, man. I love Bridesmaids. I did, but I don't think she's the greatest comedian ever.
I never said ever.
I'm not saying. I know you did. I'm saying
who's funnier. I really don't. Amy Poehler is annoying to me. Tina Fey's good looking too. She's funny, but Kristen Wiig to me is funnier.
Agreed.
Okay.
Either way, I am still extremely excited for this movie. Anchorman 2.
Yeah.
Anchorman, in my opinion, is one of the funniest movies.
Will Ferrell usually for me is really hit or miss, but I loved Anchorman.
Don't give me that case. No.
I wouldn't say funniest movie.
Wait, did you say funniest?
One of the funniest. One of the funniest.
No.
Of all time?
Yes.
It was good. It was good, but I'm gonna stick with Casey here.
I can pick.
You guys.
I could pick at least seven movies that were funny.
I'm ending this podcast now.
Ace Ventura.
We're just
no, not Ace Ventura. Come on,
dude.
Dumb and Dumber is my favorite of all time. Dumb and Dumber is my favorite.
Yeah,
but
Ace Ventura.
Anchorman's a close second.
Ace Ventura.
No.
You guys.
To me, and it's not that far off. I thought Step Brothers was funnier.
No.
Yeah.
I thought Step Brothers was funnier. I love Anchorman.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my balls in your drum set.
Yeah, dude, I'll play Moby Dick for real.
Oh. I'm telling you.
Dude, tell me. Explain
it's just, maybe it's because I've seen that movie like 500 times and I know virtually every line from it. But
it was funny, but I wouldn't say funny.
It's just fucking hilarious, man.
It was funny. Dude, we're not disagreeing. We're not saying that it's not funny.
For me, a comedy, it's gonna not make any sense, or it's gonna make too much sense. But two things: it's gotta be funny and it has to be quotable. Okay.
Yeah.
I've laughed at movies and I don't remember any lines.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah,
Dumb and Dumber. I'm not.
Step Brothers.
I don't think
I know,
either.
but I'm just saying. I know.
Python and the Holy Grail.
Did you really just say that?
It's one of the most
quotable
movies in all time. Have you seen it?
That movie's fucking amazing. I know that.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's right up there too.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's a perfect example.
Yeah.
Like we know all these lines.
That's like the most quotable.
And to me, Anchorman, I know almost everything, and it's hilarious every time.
Yeah. Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura's great too.
Dude, when he's in that fucking.
Will Ferrell's gonna be so excited. You got such a hard on for him.
I know, man. I'm telling you.
So I like Will Ferrell. I don't think every movie's funny. Talladega Nights was not my favorite. Dude, it was funny, but it wasn't my favorite. Dude, Semi-Pro was fucking garbage.
Yeah. Well, other than the Jive Turkey scene, that was pretty funny.
That was funny. That was.
Did you just call me a Jive Turkey? No, I called you a cocksucker. He's called you a jive turkey.
I'm trying. There are funnier movies though.
Than Anchorman, dude. There's not a lot. There's not a lot.
There's not a lot. Okay, I'll agree. It's up there, but I still wouldn't say it's like. It's not,
they wouldn't have made this movie
one.
8 years later if it wasn't considered one of the funniest movies ever.
I wouldn't go. I'm not even gonna say that.
What? Say it, Casey. No, we got plenty of time. Say it.
I wouldn't say it's funnier, but it's really close.
What?
21 Jump Street.
21 Jump was pretty good.
Dude,
it
I
was
laughed
good.
my ass off.
But it's not anywhere
movie.
near.
The scene with the exploding chicken truck.
It didn't explode.
That's the thing that exploded?
What was the Seth Rogen movie that just came out? What was it? That Seth Rogen's last movie.
I normally really
the
don't
road
like.
trip one? Guilt Trip?
I normally really don't care for Seth Rogen.
I don't.
I can't stand his laugh.
Yeah.
No, I hate it super bad.
Oh, dude, Casey, what's going on here?
Dude, no, seriously. Pineapple Express was crap.
I apologize to any of our listeners right now.
Let's move on. I think we've covered the fact that we don't agree
on comedies.
funny movies.
I thought Paul was funnier.
No.
Yes.
No.
Shaun of the Dead, funnier.
That's a perfect example where I don't know. I've seen the movie like at least 5 times.
What,
I still
Paul?
don't remember it. Yeah, and I still don't even remember nearly as much lines.
Paul had.
I don't have as much time.
Oh, dude, I am in love with that movie.
I don't have as much
There's
fun
a few
remembering
scenes of
that
Paul.
movie.
I just felt they were trying too hard.
Well, they were. They were different writers, You
Yeah.
got Seth Rogen and then you got Simon Pegg.
Yeah.
Different humors, English humor. Oh, funniest movie of all time. I figured it out. Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
I
We were literally just talking about
I mentioned that earlier. I said it was like the most quotable film.
I did not hear him say that.
Yeah.
Can we edit that out?
No, we're keeping that in there. That is staying in
I
there.
did not hear him say.
Yeah.
When did you
Well,
say that?
I said it earlier because he's
You
like,
literally just said
I'm
that.
like, well, Cody's like, I can't believe you just said that. I can't believe you just said that about
Yeah.
me.
Seriously,
I love that
that
movie.
is the
Yeah.
that is the most
Yeah.
quotable movie.
I was
you
wondering
could
why
ever
you were
do.
silent. I'm like, Casey hasn't seen that movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, I've seen that movie. No, I was.
What
reading
is your
something. I was
name?
reading something.
What is your quest?
What
is your favorite color? Green. No, wait, blue.
The holy hand grenade.
Pull out the pen and count to 3. Not 1, no 2. No 4, no 5.
You got 2 empty arms.
But
Cody.
3.
Nice, and you're
3
banging them
seconds.
together.
It's just a little bunny, not gonna get you.
Yeah, anyways.
We could just do an episode where we just quote Monty Python all day. That'd be good.
Oh man, that's
She
good.
turned me into a newt. A newt? I got better.
Oh, better.
And then when they're weighing her, they got caught.
All right, we'll call it a draw.
Yeah.
Sorry, Anchorman definitely does not get the top 5 for me.
Speaking of Magica Let's Play, there's a scene in that game where we run across these druids. Me and John, which you guys met, and someone else you haven't met. We're
Did
playing
you record
it.
that?
Yeah, I did record
did?
it.
Cool.
I haven't edited it together yet because I'm still doing
What's the channel?
I could just watch it.
YouTube.com/HMNIP podcast. Okay.
Yeah. And no, there's these little druids in it that do the Knights that say knee stuff. They go, knee.
Oh, really? That is kind of cool.
We are no longer the knights that say knee. We are the knights that say
I like-
icky,
Yeah.
I like how we branched out from Kristen Wiig joining Anchorman to just quoting Monty
Well,
Python.
no, but because you said Anchorman was the funniest.
I said it was one of the funniest.
Okay, first of all, but there's so many more funny movies than it.
No.
Yeah. We could go on forever. Let's just...
Monty Python may be better, but I'm just saying.
No, Monty Python is better.
Let's cut our luck here.
Okay. Speaking of casting, I think we do a new Spider-Man 2 story like every week now. We had the Chronicle.
Aren't we sick of
Chronicle
Spider-Man
Kid,
yet?
Ryan. I know. I didn't even like the first movie. Why do I like?
They're
talking
kind of
about it?
slowly releasing information about it, I think, is why.
But this further.
And you're desperate for anything superhero related?
Yeah, just because it gets the hits. But the Green Goblin has been cast.
Yeah.
And none other than they kind of not a no-name, but a lesser, not like an A-lister. Chris Cooper is going to be playing him. Do we all know who he is?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm
Was
down
he the dad
for
in
it.
October Sky?
I haven't seen that in forever.
Dude,
do you want to inform our audience? Because just because we know doesn't mean they know
What?
who Chris Cooper is.
Oh, Chris Cooper. One of the most filmography. He's been in a bunch of stuff.
The topic, Cody.
Sorry.
That you're on 2 seconds ago.
Chris Cooper's been in, his bigger movies.
I think the last big one he was in was probably The Town.
Yeah, he was the dad in The Town.
Yeah.
He's always the asshole of a dad.
Which is like perfect for Norman Osborn.
Yeah, I mean, I think it works
That's
out.
ironically
He was
appropriate.
in American Beauty.
He was, yeah, he was.
Yeah, I guess he was in The Born Identity. I haven't seen that movie
Yeah, he
in a
was
long
in Born
time.
Identity, yeah.
Let's see.
Stuff. He's a The Kingdom. He's a very respected actor. He's been in a lot of shit.
The Kingdom.
Yeah.
Kingdom was pretty good. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, October Sky is the one movie I remember most from.
Yeah.
Which was one of my favorite movies.
But this further just confirms my fear that they're just gonna fill this movie with so many villains. Like, I know he's not gonna be Green Goblin in this movie. They'll probably save that for the third
They're
one.
gonna be pulling a
Spider-Man 3. In Spider-Man 2.
I hope
okay.
not.
Yeah, because this is a lot, dude. You got...
Yeah. We have
Green
a
Goblin, Rhino.
we have a horrible Rhino.
God. I hate that character.
It's like Rhino once he's retired and gone out of
Then you
shape.
got Electro and Harry Osborn, and now Mary Jane's in. You got so much going on. I know Mary Jane's not a bad guy, but I'm just saying. You got so many aspects of this story that crammed into this.
Yeah.
But I do like Chris Cooper.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see how this turns out.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
What's next? What's next? Moving on.
Let's go on to some trailer news. The Conjuring has released its first trailer.
Yeah.
For this, in case you guys don't know, comes from the director of Saw.
Don't do that again.
From director of
Dude,
Saw
in
and
the middle of the night,
Insidious.
some's fucking clapping.
You're gonna like it's gonna like clap on,
yeah, the
clap
clap
off.
on,
The commercial's gonna come on.
Yeah, that thing will be extinct.
Clap on.
You know
Clap off.
they're just gonna fill the marketing with that, like they do with Mama. Like, you know, they kept saying Mama, like all creepy, like they're just gonna fill the commercial with that clap now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's gonna be the same thing.
yeah, but I'm looking forward to this. I like the first Saw a lot, actually. I'm not a fan of the sequels at all, but I like the first one.
Yeah. I like the last one was what, Saw 3D? The only redeeming part of that film was like the very last scene.
With
everything else was awful.
No Foot Man. That one.
With the doctor coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a nice little bookend. But and I think Insidious. Call me crazy. I think that's one of the because a lot of horror movies. Let me finish.
Yeah.
A lot of horror movies nowadays are fucking terrible. Okay, and I think Insidious was one of the better ones to come out in the last 10 years. I'd say.
You know why?
Why?
Because it made that old school. They
and this looks like they're doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing here.
It wasn't just that the movie was old school, like the way they filmed it or whatnot. It was the sound.
Yeah, even with like the opening, like.
I wasn't crazy about this
Casey's
Insidious
popular
because every
right
time
now.
they showed the bad guy, I kept thinking, "Why is Darth Maul in this movie?"
You know, like Insidious.
Dude,
Yeah.
he looked like the Saw character.
Really? Yeah. No, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, like what I think is interesting.
See, when I like horror, I like less magic, supernatural.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm more something that could really happen is a little more frightening to me.
You talking like a Scream or like a Halloween or something like that?
I'm not really crazy about Scream either.
You don't like Scream? I love Scream.
No, I'm not crazy about Scream. You suck my dick.
I don't think Scream's scary. I think it's fucking hilarious, and it's one of my favorite movies. But yeah, they're releasing this thing in the middle of the summer, which I think is weird for a horror movie. Like, this is... Bear with me here. Warner Brothers is releasing this, and the weekend that they chose for it's normally one where they do, like, Batman, Harry Potter.
Yep.
Now they're doing The Conjuring, which is slightly different. So they must have a shit ton of confidence in this thing. So this thing must be pretty damn good. Right?
Maybe.
Just from a business standpoint, they would not release that in that weekend if it was not good.
From the trailer, I mean, like, and I know very little. Like, I only know because we watched.
I thought it was a good trailer.
We watched the trailer.
I thought it was a good trailer. They didn't tell any of the story.
It is a little creepy, but at the same time, like, I get a little like a giggle when I see those hands come out and go. I'm like,
yeah, well,
it doesn't so much. It doesn't so much scare me. It's just, yeah.
But you didn't. I think I might have asked you. You didn't like Insidious?
No, it's not that I didn't. Well, I was like, I was kind
of. I thought it was a very.
I was neutral on it. Like, it didn't scare me, but I didn't think it was like it wasn't bad.
But you admit it's better than something like, say, Dark Skies or fucking The Apparition or most of the shit that comes out nowadays.
Here's the thing with Insidious. Insidious, the only thing it got out of me were jump scares. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
It didn't like.
Well, yeah, that was the point. It's kind of a point of a scary movie.
If you can do a jump scare good, by all means, go for it.
I don't think like one of those commercials where the thing comes out and screams is scary, but it will surprise me.
Yeah.
You know, that's the difference I'm trying to make. Like there are scary movies that will be like give you kind of the make you feel like, you know, actually frightened and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and watch out behind you when you're walking home and paranoid and all that. And I like that.
I'm curious, what kind of horror movies are you into then? I'm just curious.
There hasn't been many in a long time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think Insidious is one of the better ones in a while.
Yeah.
Paranormal Activity was pretty good.
I love Paranormal.
Okay,
the first Paranormal.
Let me say the first
really good.
one when I was told, I think I had just graduated high school, and my girlfriend at the time was like, "Let's go see this movie called Paranormal Activity."
You're like, I got this.
Talking about it. I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." Look, it didn't scare me, but when I was home alone and it was fucking night, I give it that it fucking creeped me out.
And here's the
Insidious did the same,
and I don't believe any of that, that crap. But like even I was coming home at night, like the stairs, and I'm like, you get that little paranoid feeling, like you know, and I like that.
Yeah.
But see,
a movie that can do that.
Now I can watch it by myself in an empty house. I mean, because when I first saw it, I thought it was fucking real.
Yeah, I thought it was real too.
Because no one said anything
exactly.
about it.
I saw it right before the hype came out.
Yeah.
Like right when it was building.
No
right
idea. It didn't say, because it made it sound like, oh, this person's still on the loose. I was like, we'd like to thank the police department. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, I was walking out. I was like,
no, see,
what the fuck?
I actually, that's one thing I will criticize about, just because I'm very skeptical and all that stuff, is that's one thing I hate.
Based on a true story thing.
I hate, and that's like.
But it never said it was based on a true
That's
story.
on topic with the Conjuring.
It never said that.
No, but
he's circling back.
That's on topic with the Conjuration thing, because it says based on a true story.
Bullshit.
And I hate that, because it's like you're treating the audience like they're retarded.
Yeah.
It's like this was not based on a true story.
Then again, a lot of people
based
go
on a ghost.
A lot of people.
And if it's based on a true story, it's a story that's been manipulated so much that it's not even recognizable anymore.
It's like we heard bumps in the night. Okay, we're gonna make this whole story out of this, guys.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
There's gonna be a clapping. Oh, that's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to this movie. I like everyone involved. I'm looking forward to it. We all are. You know?
I think I'll see it.
Yeah, I probably would. It's probably something I'm not going to run and go see.
I'm not. Yeah, same here.
You
I mean,
know,
I'll definitely see it. But I'm not.
If someone invites me to go and gives me free tickets, yeah, I'll go.
Yeah. All right. So we got one more thing to talk about. It's still kind of a short episode. Who cares? You guys Kevin Smith fans?
I am a Kevin Smith fan.
I'm a huge Kevin Smith fan.
The only one that I haven't seen was Chasing Amy.
Chasing Amy is great. I love Chasing Amy.
Yeah.
But it was. I just kind of assumed it was.
That one. It's not his funniest movie. It's one of his might be his best all around movie.
Yeah.
Really?
It's not the funniest
one.
one.
What's the funniest one?
Maybe the first Clerks. Maybe.
No
Clerks
way.
2. Clerks 2.
Clerks,
way.
Clerks
like
2
Clerks,
is very good.
Clerks 1.
Clerks 1 wasn't even supposed to be funny.
No, Clerks 1 was funny. Clerks 1
Jane
was,
Silent
but
Bob
Clerks
back
1 was very much more a low-key, dry humor comedy.
Maybe
It was
just
supposed to
you
be,
know what?
yeah.
Clerks probably isn't the funniest, but it is my favorite one.
Clerks
You guys
2,
are forgetting
I think
Dogma,
was the
dude.
funniest.
Dogma was great too.
I still think Clerks 2 is funnier than Dogma. I like Dogma.
I love Dogma.
Mallrats was awesome.
I like Mallrats too. Yeah.
But I still think Clerks 2 was funnier.
Clerks 2
Clerks
might have been the funniest.
Yeah, just because of the pillow pants scene.
Oh my god. I remember
Pillow Pants is her pussy.
That whole scene, just when they
that
have,
movie's
they have,
funnier. That movie's funnier.
They
than
have that
Anchorman.
creepy. They have that creepy like music playing, and he just Randall's just giving him this look like he's just terrified. No. So yeah, Kevin Smith is ending his.
He's gonna end his career. Allegedly.
Yeah, you know why? Because people keep criticizing him. Give the guy a fucking break.
Yeah, but he's gonna. I like that he's doing it by ending it with Clerks 3.
But here's the
watch
thing.
him bring in
Here's
everybody.
the thing: is the guy that played Randall had issues about returning. He says he won't make it.
I heard something about that.
He won't make it around him because the
can't
Weinstein
make it.
brothers.
He's not gonna make this without Randall.
The Weinstein brothers or whatever. I guess there's some money issue with them.
He'll make it without the Weinsteins. He's not gonna do it without Randall.
Yeah. Well, no, he is. They're talking about going with I think Paramount.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So he's saying it's going to be a sequel to Clerks 2 rather than Clerks 3. Or, sorry, sequel to Clerks 1 rather than Clerks 2. Mm-hmm. Sorry, that's what I meant, sorry.
Did you hear what news just came out, though? I think it was last week, that what his new plan is for it?
Well, no,
I don't necessarily agree with this. But he's saying he's going to make it not a comic book series first, but like a book first, and then branch off from that. I'm not a fan of that, though.
No.
Yeah.
But I know it's I think he's going for the old black and white style. They're back in the...
Oh no, he's not going to do the black and white shit again, is he?
They're back in they're back in the store from the first one, but that could easily carry over from the second one when they got the store back.
Sometimes, yeah.
So
I think it makes sense.
But yeah, I think he said he's going back to the black and white.
Yeah.
But this is all stuff I heard like.
And keep in mind, this movie, I don't even think it's been written yet, so don't freak out.
A lot could change.
Yeah.
I heard him talking a little bit about it, I think on Comic Book Man, because he's,
Oh, that's right, yeah, I forgot he's on that show.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Is it a good show?
If you like comics, yeah.
Oh.
Like if you're a nerd, you'll enjoy
it. I like comics, I don't read them,
but
I like
kind
them.
of funny.
Yeah.
Like if you've ever watched like the Pawn Stars shop, it's like that with comics and geeky shit.
Okay, well,
What you
Fuck it. I'm excited for it.
You're excited for Clerks 3?
Yeah, I am too.
As am I.
I would, you know what
because I was skeptical with Clerks 2, and it turned
Clerks
out really
2
well.
is so good.
Clerks 2 was one of the
Just the
first
the Lord of the Rings argument.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that I hadn't seen, but I mean, like, my parents let me go to see it in the theaters.
It was hilarious.
I was like kicking the seat in front of me. I was laughing so hard.
Yeah.
The pillow pants scene. When he's doing the Silence of the Lambs thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The Lord of the Rings.
I just love the Lord of the Rings argument.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get me started.
The
with the Lord of the
trees
Rings.
fucking walked.
The fucking trees walk in those movies.
Oh.
The random musical number that comes out of nowhere.
The Donkey Show. Can't
The
forget
Donkey Show,
dude.
yeah.
Cannot forget about
When
that.
he's registering at me a Donkey Show. What can I get as one?
Kinky Kelly.
Okay, I would want to see that.
Where's Kinky Kelly?
I know, he's gonna make an experience. Yeah. But yeah,
I'm
I'm
the
kind of
sexy
sad.
stud. The donkey's Kelly. Kelly could be a boy's name too.
He'll watch it anyway.
Oh, the poor kid in the corner.
I don't know if I really cared for the guy who played the
Elias?
Elias.
Elias?
I thought he was funny, dude.
I thought
I
he was
didn't like
funny.
the guy who played him.
I think he was just socially awkward enough to make it work. He
Yeah, I
reminded me
suppose.
kind of like a lot.
They probably could have done better with Michael
He
Cera.
reminded who he reminded me of. He reminded me of the teenager from Simpsons. He's in everything. He works at like the
Millhouse?
movie theater.
Oh.
No, he works at the movie theater and then the fast
Dude,
food
I haven't
restaurant.
seen The Simpsons
He's always
in so
the
long.
kid at the pimples. Yeah.
Yeah.
He reminded me of him, but like a more churchy.
Pillow Pants is your pussy troll? Duh.
Lister Fiend.
What's your name?
Lister Fiend is her mouth troll.
I gotta get out of here.
But I'm kind of sad Kevin Smith is going to call it quits. Because I really think he's one of the last directors that really has like a personality, you know what I mean?
At least he's and he's been in a lot of stuff. He was on like a year back. He was on, I think, on Face Off. He was a celebrity judge.
Yeah.
He was
He's staying busy.
he was a celebrity judge on King of the Nerds recently. Mm-hmm. You know, he's got Comic Man going on. So I don't think it's the last we've seen of him. And he'll definitely. I mean, he might even come back.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Who?
this guy changes his mind all
Kevin
the time.
Smith.
Yeah.
He will.
He's
Like
done a lot of stuff. So.
Yeah.
You know, I hope he does because like he really deserves better than what he's gotten criticism wise.
Yeah. You hear that, Kevin? We're fans of you. I know you're listening right now.
Maybe you should join our podcast.
Yeah, maybe you should get in here.
One
join
of the
this
few
thing.
people we'd be happy to have him.
Absolutely, we
Yeah.
would, dude. Big fan. But yeah, that's pretty much our show. Should we say what we're doing? Future? What else is in store? Anything? Ian, we have anything up in the old?
Okay, Let's Play wise, more Scribblenauts coming up. I'm breaking up Blood Bowl. Yeah, I've got a video uploaded.
Casey didn't even watch our videos.
You gotta check it
I don't
out.
have time to watch the videos.
You gotta check
Justin
it out.
now, Casey.
I did
Yeah,
the first
okay.
episode of Scribblenauts.
God.
Thing on headlines: Kid dies working while he drives.
Ian
reading-
plays Scribblenauts.
Yeah, watch
Get your
it.
priorities straight.
I'm gonna be fucking dead. Hey, maybe that'll give you some views if I
Maybe.
die.
Yeah, do it. Anyways, no, Scribblenauts.
This is my last
I'm gonna be
podcast, guys.
continuing the Scribblenauts Let's Play. I'll be continuing the Blood Bowl stuff as we've got a full team roster now. So
If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, subscribe to it now because
Yeah.
Ian gets you involved in those.
yeah, well, we have like 3 subs that aren't even on the team roster because I
still have them?
filled out max.
Yeah, no,
players.
I'm just saying the more the
I
better.
gotta fire the NPCs. Yeah. Anyways, so we'll be continuing some Blood Bowl stuff, but I'm just breaking it up with like Scribblenauts. We'll be doing some Magicka. I might be covering Terra because it recently went free to play. I might be covering Firefall because I just hit open
Shout
beta.
out to Marissa, by the way. I know she's listening to
And
this.
anything else anyone suggests? We're gonna do some indie stuff. The next Fight Night's gonna be coming out soon. Worms.
Worms.
Yeah, see who wins that. We'll be what else? We'll be doing EnviroBear, Surgeon Simulator,
Simulator.
and if I can figure it out, Frog Fractions.
Fuck that game.
No,
No.
but
No.
someone who hasn't
Fuck
played it,
Fractions.
that's
No.
gonna have
That
to
game is
play.
fucking stupid.
No, it was
No,
really bad.
if you have not played that game, play it. It's a great indie game.
No, it's not.
It's super original.
It's original, but
If
it's
you like
annoying
Adult
as hell.
Swim humor, you will love it.
But yeah, so that's the show.
Fractions.
Comment, subscribe,
Oh, teach your
whatever else
fractions.
people say at the end of videos.
Make your math teacher play it.
Make our math. What?
If you're taking algebra.
You still talking about frog fractions?
Yeah, frog fractions.
I'm not on frog
Get
fractions.
over that shit.
All right. See you guys later.